be kicking to number 9 with that much room over here.
I'd be angling for some of this green territory.
And here is the kick, but they are going to kick it to number 9. He's going to take it, and Lebanon has missed a tackle up the sideline to the 30, to the 35, to the 40, out to the 45, 46, 47, as Meadows carries it back. Out to the 47, and it'll be 1st and 10 for the Buccaneers at their own 47. They've got a minute 19 to work. 10-0. They lead the Blue Devils. Lebanon needs to try to not give up anything else here before halftime.
30 yards on the punt by Taylor Shipp. 15 on the return by Meadows.
Now they put it back at the 30, at the 44. Evidently, he must have stepped out of bounds over there. 1st and 10 from the 44. Beech at their own 44. Foster the quarterback. DiMioli is the fullback, and Meadows is the tailback, and they give it to Carver, and he'll squirt out across the 45 to the 46 to the 47. Carver on the carry.
Michael Carver on the carry for the Buccaneers.
He's going to get about 4, well, about 3, and it'll be 2nd down and 7. And time has been called by Beech with a minute 9 to play here in the opening half. It's the Buccaneers 10, the Blue Devils nothing. We'll pause for 30 and then be back here at Beech High School.
It's Lebanon High School football.
.9 and WCOR AM 900 Lebanon, and if you're watching this, you're on Charter Communications Channel 6, a Booster Club product brought to you by Video One Productions.
Blue Devils got to be awful careful here. Foster back to throw. Lebanon with a pass rush, and he is hit hard. Pass is complete down at the 26-yard line. Foster got hit, and that receiver got hit. Meadows went up to grab it, and Lebanon put a couple of hits on, but the pass was good down to the Blue Devil 26. It'll move the chains and stop the clock with a minute 02 to play, and Beech has got plenty of time to work here.
Beech is going to take a timeout. They tried to hit Meadows on the post route. They ran him in a inside slot position, 3 receivers on the left. The 2 outside guys break it toward the sideline. Meadows turned it back to the middle, was open 27 yards on that pass and catch from Foster to Meadows. And Terry, the quarterback Foster's looked pretty good tonight.
Tommy, he's attempted 6 passes. He's completed 5 of those for 3 first downs and 67 yards.
And Meadows, very capable at catching the football. They move him around, put him in the slot, put him at tailback. If they move him around, it's for a reason. They try to get that young man the ball. He is the leading receiver for this Beech football team coming into the game, 13 catches, and their leading ground gainer.
And a junior.
And just a junior.
Beech will have the football. It'll be 1st and 10 from the Lebanon 26 with a minute 2 to play here before halftime. Foster sets his ball club, sends 3 wideouts out. Now they're going to take another timeout. Foster didn't like what he saw out of the defense, so they'll take another timeout. That will be their final timeout. 1:02 to play, 10-0 Beech. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
After we leave the air with the Lebanon Beech game, and then tomorrow morning, Coach's Breakfast from Uncle Pete's at 9 o'clock, and then at 1:30 on Saturday afternoon from Lindsey Donald Stadium, Cumberland University, the Bulldogs, undefeated in the Mid-South Conference, will be hosting Belhaven College out of Mississippi. Belhaven, the passingest team in the Mid-South Conference.
Better bring you light that goes on your hats like the miners wear.
Yeah, it's going to be a long day.
Beech looking at a 1st and 10. Back to throws Foster. Pumps, fires, throws to the end zone. Good defense down there. They're going to throw a flag on that one.
Flag on the play.
Krotzer locked up in coverage against
Leftwich. I thought he was going for the ball there.
Well,
it didn't look near as blatant as far as Forrest getting killed out there a moment ago and no flag thrown.
Krotzer on the corner and Leftwich in coverage on the near sideline. The pass is thrown, and the official, who's working in the middle of the field, in center field, throws the flag, and the mark-off goes against the Blue Devils.
Looked like both were going for the ball that time.
First and 10 for the Bucks, 56.3 seconds.
That'll move the football inside the 15 to the 13.
1st and 10, Buccaneers.
Well, you're definitely on the road here. 1st and 10 from the 11 and 13. Buccaneers toss sweep to the near side to that tailback. Lebanon going to stand him up and hit him at the 10. And the clock is going to run. They don't have another timeout. They try to line up and get a playoff in a hurry. 42 seconds, 40 seconds. Beech will line it up. After a 2-3-yard gain, it's 2nd down and 7. Rolling right to throw is Foster, going to keep it, heading for the sideline. Blue Devils going to head him off at the pass and hit him at the 10. No gain on the play. Blue Devils strung that one out to the sideline. You got 1, 2, 3 white shirts over there blocking that play. Beech again will try to hurry. 18 seconds, 17. Foster lines him down and spikes the football to stop the clock. That'll bring up a 4th down now and 7, so evidently they're going to get the field goal unit in.
Lebanon defensively, Clyde, has really shown some fight in this first half.
They really have. They played well.
Beech picked up a big play on the long pass play. Got it down inside the 10 with the pass interference call, and Lebanon's defensive unit has stiffened, and now they'll attempt another field goal. Stringfellow will attempt it.
They'll set it down. Stringfellow's kick is up. Looks good from here. It is, and it's 13 to 10 here at the half. 11 seconds to play here in the half. Ron's Family Hair Design bringing you the point after or the sideline report. Ron and the gang at Ron's Family Hair Design invite you to bring the whole family for a haircut. Great atmosphere, lots of parking right in front of the shop, or you can park in the Save-A-Lot parking lot across the street. And we've got only 11. Shockley are the deep men for the Blue Devils. Be nice to get a run back here.
AJ's in the game. He stands back there with Shockley inside the 5.
Here's Stringfellow's kick. Long and deep. They're kicking it to Shockley, and he's going to take it at the 5, to the 10. Shockley up to the 20, out to the 20, and dropped at the 21. Lebanon will have only 5 seconds to work, and they'll probably just take a knee here.
Number 43, Zach Madison.
13 to nothing. Beech leading the Blue Devils here, and we're 5 seconds away from the halftime mark.
Shockley 16 yards on that return for Lebanon.
Lebanon will send out 4 receivers, or 3 receivers, 1 to the far side, 2 to the near side, or to the right side. Ship back to throw. Looking, firing long. It's up for grabs. No, throwing for Stewart. Couldn't catch up with it down at the 40 before the half will end. At halftime, it's Beech 13. Blue Devils nothing. We'll pause for a 3-minute commercial break and then be back.
Here's Clyde Harville.
Okay, we're ready to go. Stringfellow to kick. Shockley and will be moving from your left to right as you listen in this quarter. They trail 13 to nothing here at the half. And the second half at Beech High School is right now underway. Stringfellow's kick. Long and deep. It's going to go to Stewart at the goal line. Back to the 5, to the 10, to the 15. Stewart trying to find a hole. He's at the 20, hit at the 21. May have made the 22. Piled up there.
22 yards on the return by A.J. Stewart and Lebanon's offensive group back out on the field for the start of the second half. Starting at tackle, Brody Farrell, Jesse Dillard, and Peter Taylor, the guards. Zach Thompson, the center. Bradley Haynes plays at the right tackle spot. Taylor Shipp is the quarterback. Vandiver lines up at tight end.
Stewart and Forrest comes to the near side. Adams in at a running back spot, trying to find a little running room. There is none, and he's pushed back. He may have gotten back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It will be second down and 10. They will put it back at the 21, and it'll be second down and 10 for the Blue Devils. They go with the 3 wideouts. Salas to the far side, Forrest and Stewart to the near side, or the wide side, or the right side for the Blue Devils. Ship up underneath the center. Looks, fires to the near side, throws behind A.J. Stewart. Had him wide open at the 30. Pass was behind him. Stewart kind of outran that pass. He was so speedy, he was just outrun it.
Kind of a short post route, about 6 yards, and break it to the inside, either a deep slant, short post, and the ball delivered behind A.J. Stewart. Now Lebanon looking at a 3rd down and long.
3rd and long, and the Blue Devils need some yardage here because if they have to kick, Beech is going to have great field position. Taylor Shipp flips it out to the far side, trying to break a tackle as Salas does break one, gets hit at the 22. They gain a yard. It'll be 4th down and 9 for the Blue Devils, and they got to kick it away.
Lebanon will line up with Taylor Shipp in punt formation. Meadows goes deep to return. I want to remind you, we don't have our sideline reporter tonight. John Bryan's out of town. Bob Lee's got some work back at the house. Taylor Shipp in the punt.
And Meadows back at his own 44. Shipp gets it away, and again they kick it right to Meadows, but it's going to hit and take 11 and bounce, roll over the 50, over the 49, and go out of bounds at the 48.
30 yards on the kick. Lebanon lines up on the hash, kicks down the hash, and the ball goes out of bounds. No return, and the Buccaneers put it in play. 1st and 10 at their own 48. Defensively for Lebanon, up front, Bates, Haynes, Bowles, and Hires.
Beech with the football, leading 13-0 at their own 48-yard line. They give it to Carver, and he's got a little running room. Hit, breaks a tackle at the 50, gets down to the 11 and 45, falls inside the 45 to the 44. It's going to be a gain of about 7. John Michael Carver on the carry. Lebanon hit him at the 50 and just bounced off him, and he goes on down to the 44.
Looked like Cunningham was in good shape there at the line of scrimmage to make a play. Carver shook him off on the slice trap, little inside trap play out of that slot position. New receiver comes in, Russell Wilson comes in at a wideout for the Buccaneers.
After a 7-yard gain, it'll be 2nd down and 3, and Wilson will split to the near side. Foster, the quarterback, hands off to his tailback, and he's going to be hit and shoved way back. He may have gotten in there for... No, I don't think they're going to give him a yard. Matter of fact, they're going to lose a little bit.
Bates on the tackle for Lebanon. Matt Bowles tying up a little bit with one of those Beech offensive linemen. It looked like West, one of the tackles, having some words toward the end of that play.
3rd and about 3.5 now for the Buccaneers at the Lebanon 46. Foster sets his ball club down, swings it a pass out to the near side. Blue Devils going to have him. They stuff it at about the line of scrimmage. He may have gotten a yard. I don't think he made anything, and it's going to be 4th down and a long 3 or a short 4, whichever you prefer. And Beech evidently going to go for it.
Vandiver and Krotzer in there to make the play. They tried just a little bubble screen to Meadows in the slot. Nothing doing, and the Buccaneers will retreat into punt formation. Jeremy Leftwich goes in to kick it.
Leftwich will kick it, so the Blue Devil defense is held unless this is a fake. Shockley back, and it is a fake. And here comes number 9. He's got the 1st down. Breaks a tackle at the 30, at the 25, and run out of bounds at the 20-yard line.
Meadows was the up man. They run the direct snap to him as the protector. He goes off tackle.
1st and 10.
26 yards from scrimmage. His biggest play running the football tonight, and it came off the fake punt.
Well, the Blue Devils had that stuffed and then get fooled with a fake kick and move the football down, nose of the football down at the Lebanon 20, where it is going to be 1st and 10 now for the Buccaneers. They split Leftwich wide to the right side. He's the lone wideout. Toss sweep goes outside to the tailback Meadows. He breaks one tackle, cuts back inside, gets inside the 15 to the 14. Leaving